And we are back once again. Now we are playing as Riku once again, and our drop mission is to defeat Queen Buzzerfly, who bears a striking resemblance to a certain Pokémon. A Vesperquin or something. Seriously, this you can't look at that and not see that. I mean, what is it with this game and Pokémon? Ugh, I don't know, guys. Either way, to do damage to this boss, you need to wait till she launches those guys at you, then you can hit them on the little glowing spot behind when they're returning to their positions, and when they're all down you get a chance to raise some hell and throw down with Queen Buzzerfly. She's not all that strong, but it's still fairly annoying, really. Your first time through, if you don't know the pattern, could be a bit hectic, let's say. But yeah, you're going to want to make sure you're close to her little head bauble, because that's what you need to attack to deal damage. And if you keep missing like I did, then you're going to be in bad ways. And we now need to do the whole thing again. I'm not sure if it's possible to actually kill her in one wave, because that's happened to me both times I've tried it. But it very well may be, and you're going to want to try at least. Deal as much damage as possible. I mean, that goes without saying, really, doesn't it? Also, destroying those guys, they do drop health sometimes, so if you're getting hit a lot, well, you have a chance to heal. Thankfully, her attacks are fairly easy to dodge. You just have to... well, actually, to dodge most of her attacks, you just have to spin around in circles. So yeah, not the most terrifying of bosses, I suppose. We do have other bosses coming up later on in these drop sections, so I wouldn't worry too much. If you're looking for a challenge, we'll definitely find you one. But as for now, we just mop the floor with her. So, on our way to the ring we go. I do wonder what Quasimodo has in store for us as Riku.
Stop her!
Huh? You there! Have you seen a gypsy woman?
Nope. Sorry.
All right. Thanks. I'm terribly sorry, sir. We've lost her.
Slippery vermin. I'm beginning to question having summoned you back from the wars, Captain Phoebus.
Thank you. You stood up for me. I'm Esmeralda.
Riku. And it's not like I know what a gypsy is. Why are they chasing you?
Judge Frollo has been hunting us for years. We gypsies are guilty of nothing but loving our freedom. Yet Frollo hates whatever he can't control. Now he's even brought in fresh blood to torment us. I'd hate to know what darkness drives that man.
I think I can imagine. Tell me more. Was he always like this?
I don't give Frollo much thought. But, if you'd like, you could try Notre Dame. They say it's a place for answers.
Alright, well, as we're playing as Riku again, we'd best make sure we have our Keyblade equipped, and we're going to want to mess around with the command deck and make sure we remove the potions. Because honestly, now that we have Cure, there's no need for potions. Like, they're gone. I suppose they don't have cooldowns, so there is that. But, I tend to double down and add the second Cure instead of potions. There'll always be one of Cure down at that point, if you're playing half decently at any rate. I have also added another new command. We still have sleep and whatnot, but with our extra space from defeating the last boss, I added Spark Dive, which is not a magic move, it is a Keyblade action, and you will jump up into the air and smash down with thunderous force, as if you were 4. Yeah, imagine Riku as 4, basically, just without the hammer, and less godlike, and less full of himself. Yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. We will hopefully be showing off the duel in this video as well, but I don't want to promise anything just yet. We have Meow Wow over there at full link. It's just Zubat we'll be waiting on right now. There we go. There was Spark Dive. Shocking, really. See what I did there?
Is anybody here?
Who are you?
I'm Riku.
Oh, my name's Quasimodo. I'm very sorry, but the Archdeacon is away.
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Frollo. Do you know where he is?
My master? He said he had business on the outskirts of the city.
Do you mean you know him?
Oh, yes. He's very kind. Master Frollo saved my life. He protects me from the outside world.
He protects you from it?
The people out there would be cruel to me. I'm a monster, you know.
Is that what Frollo told you? Trust me, looks can be deceiving. A good friend sees you for who you are, no matter what face you wear. You should go out there, find some friends who understand you.
Oh no, my master forbids it. I'm not to set foot outside.
Are you sure that's what's stopping you? Because I think something else is holding you back. Ask your heart, Quasimodo. I'll check the edge of town. Thanks. Wish I could take my own advice.
And not to let a bad joke die, Riku is also not in a team of superheroes like the Avengers, so that is another thing that is different between 4 and Riku. I just thought I'd point that out before we go and find Frollo. Also, I should probably show this off, because I've had questions as to what those balls actually are. They are full of the reality shift in this place, so right now on the touchscreen we're drawing a line and between the balls, and now we run between them. It is honestly completely pointless. It is one of the most pointless reality shifts in the entire game. In Traverse Town you flick barrels around, which in and of itself is also fairly pointless, but there are some puzzles that require you to flick the barrels to get treasure, and everyone likes treasure. However, with these grindy things, what the game fails to realise is with flow motion you can just hop up a building and completely bypass the rails. It's not something you could do with the barrel flicking, for example, because they had to be hit with a barrel to actually break and get you your treasure. But no, you can just flow motion around. So this reality shift is completely pointless, and that is the only time you will see me doing it. The other reality shifts in later worlds, some of them were even required for their boss battles. Not the case here, but you will be seeing future reality shifts probably during the boss battles. Because honestly, none of them are really all that good. That's just the way it is. They're all just some gimmicky way to make use of the second screen, as... I mean, the DS has been out for a while, guys. Come on. We don't need to force usage of the second screen. Most people, maybe I'm just crazy, but most people I know would rather just play the system with the buttons. There are some games that work really well for touchscreen, like The World Ends With You. That works really well because the combat system was designed around it, but here it's just tacked on. So all the times you see the little enemies with the down symbol, that means use the reality shift. I'm never gonna do it.
A dream eater. And a big one. What? Not like this is fair. No use. I gotta run for it.
Oh my, a chase sequence is always fun. And I don't recall many of them in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. But we have to escape from the Wargoyle. Dumb name, I know, but hey, what can you do? Another thing this game has is terrible boss names, but maybe that's a problem with all Kingdom Hearts games. I honestly can't remember a boss name to save my life except for Sephiroth, and, well, he hardly counts if we're completely honest. So, basically we just have to run. We can kill enemies along the way, like I am, because experience. But the Wargoyle is going to throw down fireballs and all manner of hell to try and fuck with you. Pretty much. And I'm sorry, I know that looked abysmally dark, but there's only so much you can do in the ways of 3DS capture. It just comes with the territory, I'm afraid. I'm doing the best I can. And my God Cure's godsend. Oh, and the link bar has gone down. So I think I accidentally showed off a small part of the dual link. But we'll get into that more later next video, probably. Because another good thing I like about doing this with Riku is you can actually cancel the shift at any time and save the energy you haven't used, which you can't do for Sora, I believe, because they completely changed the whole gameplay for a little while. But anyway, we'll show that next video.